Today is going to be a new cycle of programming, so you're going to see some different exercises in here, which is going to be fun. Woohoo! Oh, where do I want to touch this? Right here somewhere? Sure. Sure, bro. We'll do that. Now we'll do this. I'm just going to check if Heidi's joining us or if Heidi was signed in. Boop. We'll give it one more minute here, and then we'll get going. Heidi is signed in, so she might just be taking a little bit. But, all right. Oh, there we go. Whoop. Morning, Heidi. Okay, so guys, we do have a nice new cycle of programming. So we're still keeping the same format, but it's new exercises. So we still have the Fight Gone Bad format, which basically means you're going to be working through these 4 exercises for 5 minutes. So you can see I've got the little 2x here, 2 times. So this exercise is the one out of these 4 that you're going to be doing twice in a row. Okay? So first up here, we've got band lateral walks. Then we've got feet elevated hip thrusts. Then we've got prone pull, done twice. And then rolling side plank. Okay? And that's going to be a variation of doing a side plank. So you could always just maintain a good side plank, and that's just fine. So let's get you guys started here. I'm going to get you to start with doing 30 jumping jacks, right? Like this, here. Followed by 30 per leg, sorry, not 30 per leg, 20 per leg high kicks. So band lateral walks. If you got a mini band, you put it around your feet at your knees like this. You're going to keep your knees apart the entire time, and then you're going to step, step, and I want you to do 4 or 5 steps each direction. And I want you to do that, so as soon as you walk 4 steps to the left, start walking 4 steps right. Let's say you don't have a mini band. All you're going to do is take this band right here like this. You're going to stand inside it here. That same thing's true here. Keep your knees apart. Step out wide, step in, and so on. You would do 4 or 5 each direction. Again, choose your steps, how many you want to do each direction based on how much room you have. Feet elevated hip thrusts. I'm going to be back over here at the bench, okay? I'm going to be lying on my back, and the movement looks like this. My feet are here. I'm going to drive my heels into the bench and squeeze my glutes and my hamstrings. Down I go. Up. Down. Up. When I'm at the top, my back is flat. I'm making my torso as in line as I can, and I'm getting a good squeeze. I can make this a bit harder by incorporating the band. So I'm going to push my knees against the band and keep things apart the entire time, right? I can also add weight, and I would just I'd put the weight on my quads, on my thighs here. I would push it like this to prop it up as I do the hip thrusts. From there, we've got prone pull. Okay, so once you've done the high kicks and the jumping jacks, guys, I want you doing like this. You're going to be doing a reverse lunge to a high knee. So it looks like this. You're going to be here, and then you're going to come up like this. Pause for a moment, and down. I want you to do 10 on each side. Okay, prone pull. Right, and here, remember this is the exercise you're doing twice. So you're here like this, And then you're going to reach out, you're going to pull the band down to your collarbone and back in. Pull, out, pull, and so on. Option number 2 would be to take a mini band, same thing. Just keep tension on the mini band out this way. And option number 3 would be to do it with dumbbells. But alas, you have a 4th option. Just do it with your body weight. That works too. So, that is the prone pull. Lastly here, I'm going to get you guys doing arm circles. 20 forward and 20 back once you're ready to go here. So, I've got what's called a rolling side plank. It looks like this. I'm going to start in a side plank position. So I'm going to start with my elbow, my shoulder over my elbow here, my glute squeeze, my lat, this part of my back right here, hold down, and then I'm going to switch sides. Go here, and roll this way. Pause for a second here, and back this way. And then we come back this way, and so on. Let's say that motion, that movement is too much. Just do a side plank. You can do a side plank like this. My shoulder is still over my elbow. You're gonna bend your knees, and you're gonna hold the side plank, squeeze the glutes, like so. And that's all there is to it. Pretty simple. So, if you are doing the regular side plank, not the rolling side plank, then I want you to only do the prone pull once, and you're going to do just a side plank for 1 minute on one side, side plank for 1 minute on the other side, okay? So that is your sort of options there to switch out. Does that make sense to everyone? I need some thumbs. Okay, Dale, Heidi, good. Arlen, Chris, good stuff. Janaea, a thumb. Perfect. Okay. Well, we're going to start with band lateral walks then. I'm going to get the timer queued up here, and let's do this thing. Woo-hoo. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Band lateral walks. So with the band lateral walks, guys, we're working this area of our glutes right in here is probably where you're going to feel the burn the most. As you do these, you want to make sure that you are not letting your knees bow in like this, right? Because you can still get your feet moving, but it doesn't look very nice, and it doesn't really work the muscles we want. We want to keep a nice, good kind of stance like this, and then side step, side step, side step, side step, side step, side step. I also want to make sure that I lift my feet completely off. All right, guys, let's switch over to feet elevated hip thrusts. So I'll get you over here at the bench. And that's the next minute, feet elevated hip thrusts. Let's go. When you're doing the feet elevated hip thrusts, you want to make sure that, imagine if I was lying down, right, I'd be here like this. You want to make sure that you're actually squeezing your glutes and getting your back flat as you tuck your bum all the way up, right? And then you're going to let that back. All right, guys, let's switch it up. We're going over to a prone pull. Let's move quick here. And 3, 2, 1, go. with the prone pull, you want to make sure that you're not up here with your hands to start and then still down in close like this when your hands are near your collarbone, because that's where you're pulling your weight to. You want to pull your hands to your collarbone. When you do this, you're going to spread the band apart if you're using the band like this. And you can see that when I make this motion happen, it sort of looks like I'm doing a pull-up in the air. And that's kind of the idea of why the mini band works, which is you're not necessarily having to pull an object this way that has weight. You're just ending up with that outward tension, which then gets the shoulder blades engaged a bit more. Next minute, let's keep going, guys, with the prone pull. I hope things are burning. No, keep going. Prone pull still going. Prone pull still going. Let's go. So it's that outward tension that gets your shoulder blades and your upper back muscles involved in the movement, despite it not actually being a weight that you're pulling down this way. Yeah. Another good idea would probably be to keep your glutes tight when you're in the prone pull position. All right, guys, we have got 10 seconds here. Let's get ready for the rolling side plank. We're gonna go here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rolling side plank. Take it very slow to start. Find your balance, right? This is gonna definitely have a balance component included. Make sure that you're not letting your hips drop towards the floor when you're doing these, right? You wanna make sure you keep your glute and your lat on the bottom side squeezed, because that's gonna help keep you off the floor. It's gonna help keep your torso straight as you're lying on your side, right? Three, 2, 1. All right, guys. Rest, grab some water, take a bit of a break here. Does anybody have any questions about the different exercises here? If you do, this is probably a good time to, to ask me about it.
Can you just show the rolling plank again?
Yep. Okay. So here's kind of how it looks. From the front, I'm here like this, right? And then I'm going to kind of get into my side like this, right? So my shoulder's over my elbow, and I squeeze my lat down and keep my glutes tight on the bottom side, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of roll like this. I'm going to pivot on my toes and then roll this way. See that?
Can you show it from the side?
Hold on just a second here. I'm going to just pause the time. All good, all good. Okay. So on the side, right, I've got my shoulder over my elbow. This muscle right here, the side of my back, and these muscles here, the glutes, are tight. My obliques are engaged, and then what I'll do is I'm going to put myself down and pivot and come over this way. Okay.
Okay.
And pivot back like this, and so. Okay.
Got it.
You can also just do a side plank. Although I will once again say, if you're holding a side plank, which is great, honestly, it really is, just switch to the side plank after minute 1 of the prone pull, so that you can do both minute on each.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. All right. So guys, we're gonna go back to band lateral walks here, round 2. And we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Good lateral walks there, guys. It's fantastic. All right, guys, we're going to start thinking about getting switched over to the feet elevated hip thrusts here. And we're going to go here in 3, 2, 1. Feet elevated hip thrusts. Let's go. All right, guys, let's switch over to prone pull. And we're going to go here in 3, 2, 1. Prone pull. Let's go. All right, guys, that is minute 1 of the prone pull right now. Minute 2 is starting. Keep going. If that is the variation you're choosing to do of the workout. All right, guys, let's start getting ready to do the rolling side plank here. And we're going to be going to the rolling side plank in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Just about there, guys. Keep it up. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Okay, rest, grab some water. Again, if you do have questions, right, this would be a good time to ask them. If someone's not feeling good, right? If you're watching this later, or you're watching the replay, you can always ask me a question or two via my results at Be Live Strong or Steven at Be Live Strong. email account. We've got one final round here. I do hope you're enjoying your stay at the Fight Gone Bad Inn. There will not be complimentary breakfast served, unfortunately, as that would... 10 seconds here, guys. Band Lateral Walks last time here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There will not be a complimentary breakfast served from 6 to 11 a.m. Unfortunately, as that encourages social gatherings. And we know that in this time, these extenuating circumstances have made that a difficult thing. We do hope you leave us a 5-star review on Uber. You guys are looking good. Nice job. All right, guys, let's start thinking about getting switched over to the feet elevated hip thrusts. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Squeeze the cheeks, keep the glutes nice and working hard. All right, guys, let's get switched over to the prone pull here. And go, prone pull. That's 1 minute down. We're gonna go into the second minute of prone pull. Upper back muscles, shoulders should be getting pretty tired at this point. All right, guys, nice work. It's time to get started on the, switching over to the rolling side plank here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, guys. We got 25 seconds left here. Just about done. "15 seconds here. Three, two, one. Excellent. That is it. Okay. Nice work, guys. Grab some water, take a short break here. And I'm going to talk you through the finisher. So, if you guys look at this little green box right here, I called it a Jacob's ladder. That's actually a stair climber type device. But anyways, I call it that because, as you can see, instead of having that crossover ladder we've done previously, both of these numbers go up, and they just keep going up for 5 minutes. So you'll start round one with doing 2 burpees, followed by doing 2 kettlebell gorilla rows per side. Then you'll do 4 burpees, 4 kettlebell gorilla rows per side, 6 burpees, 6 kettlebell gorilla rows per side, 8 burpees, 8, 10, 12, 14. You just keep going, and you keep going and keep going, adding 2 reps each time you start a new round until the 5 minutes is up. I know. Oh, man. Oh. Anyways, so with burpees, right? I'm here down the floor, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach down to the floor, hop back up, and hop. Okay? Reach down the floor, hop backwards, hop back up, and so on. You can also step back. So I can go down on the floor, step back, step up, and hop, right? Or if you want to make it more difficult, you can always step back, and then up, right? If you want to push up as well. So you have some different options there to make that more or less difficult. If the burpee just doesn't work for you, what I want you to do instead is I want you just to do a squat. So just going to sit back, up, and so on. So once I'm done the burpees, right? Once I've done my 2 burpees, I switch over to 2 per side kettlebell gorilla rows. So kettlebell gorilla row looks like this. Here, I've got my weight between my feet, like that. And then now I'm going to row up 1, 2, 2. Okay? At which point I would then switch over to 4 burpees, and then I would come over here again, and I would do 4 kettlebell gorilla rows per side, and then 6, and so on. All right? So, let's get this thing started then. 3, 2, 1, go! Nice work, guys. Keep it up. We're almost halfway already. Man, that was easy. You're right back. Oh my word. No problem, guys. Almost at the 3-minute mark already here. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful sunny day out there. Guys, we've got 1 minute left here. We're just about done. Last 30 seconds here. Give what you got, give it what you got. Finish out here. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and that's it, guys. You can finish out where you're at, shake it out, grab some water, and then we will get started with the stretching. And after that, call it a day. All right. Whew. So let's start by just doing some torso twists here, guys. Just back and forth like this. So I don't want tons of rotation through my low back, right? I'm kind of taking my low back along with whatever's happening on my hips. And then also rotating mainly through my T-spine, the upper part of my body here, right? And then from there, we'll kind of inhale up here. And exhale down. Don't force to stretch a whole bunch here. Ease into it. And then inhale back up. And exhale down. And then inhale back up. Exhale like this. Make some goalposts. Back up. And then I want you to come down to your hands and knees. Here, like so. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to put it on my neck here like this. I'm going to inhale and then exhale and rotate, rotate, rotate. And then come in, come opposite elbow. Rotate out. And rotate in. Rotate out. And rotate in. Rotate out. And in. Out, out, out. And in. Okay, other side. Hand behind the head. Rotate out. And in. Rotate out. Out, out. And in. Out. In. Out. In. One more time. And that's it there, okay. So, next up, what we're going to do here is we're going to bring our left leg across our right, and then you can reach through the hole like this. That's created by doing that, and pull. Let's say that doesn't really work for you. What you can do instead is you can just take your hand on your knee. So in this case, it's my left knee. I'm just going to push. And then we'll switch sides here. So right leg across left. I'm going to reach through that hole again, right? Bring this knee in close and pull. And once again, as a reminder, right, I can also just push against this knee like that. And we'll bring it down. Okay, let's do a hamstring stretch to finish off here, guys. So I'm going to get you to bring your left leg in to the sort of the groin area of your right leg, like so. And then you want to be here. Inhale, exhale, and lean forward. And back. Inhale, exhale, lean forward. And back. One more time. Inhale, exhale, lean forward. And that's it. All right, extend the left leg and bring the right one in. And then inhale, exhale, reach. And back. Inhale, exhale, reach. And back. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and reach. And back. All right. Nice work, guys. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for sticking with me. And yeah, thanks for going through this new cycle of programming together. Hope you guys all have a great day. And yeah.
Thanks, Stephen.
No worries. See you, Heidi. See you, Dale. See you, Arlen, Chris. See you, Janaea.